This podcast episode is brought to you by Itopia Life Herb House, where cannabis and culture combine for a one-of-a-kind experience. Visit them at 10A West Kings House Road, just across from the Canadian Embassy. Also follow them on IG at Itopia Life or their webpage at itopialife.com for the latest info on strains and merch. This podcast episode is also brought to you by
Lothian's Boutique. Follow them on Instagram at Lothian's Boutique. Guys, you can check them out in Portmore at 23 West Tradeway. That's 23 West Tradeway in Portmore. And guys, you can use my code Ariane10. That's ARIANNE10 to get 10% off your next bundle purchase. That's Ariane10 to get 10% off your next purchase.
I want to say, yo, big up Shark Barbers. I cannot forget this. My barber, Sean, the man say, for tell you, say, in rate you. Them say, yo, me I go do it. And say, you know I go do it. Man say, bet. You go see me do it in the intro of the video. Them.
Big up Barber, yeah.
The big up Shark Barbers
Shark
located
Barbers.
at 9 Brandstraff Square. Steve, big up your damn self.
There you go.
Sean, you can give me a special gift.
Yeah, you don't know. Shortcut Barber, salute.
See it there?
See the Steve.
You can get
Your
that
free haircut for life. We have a big up Fix merch.
Yeah,
Alright, you can cop the black tee with the white logo, the blue tee with the faded logo, the Fix mask, as well as the Fix cup at teespring.com/stores/thefixja. Speaking of stepping on people's toes,
Let's
transition.
get going in there.
It may seem like with certain statements you made in
Yeah.
a recent interview that people feel like say I step on them toes in
Yeah.
terms of clash culture. Because
Yeah.
we basically say, yo, yeah, we don't really need that right now, and you know it reminded you of slave mentality.
Yeah, it really reminded me of, like when I saw the movie Django, I said the Django, you know, in the next interview.
D silent.
Yeah, but when I saw that movie and I saw that part, and the two youth them a fight and man give him a hammer and thing and I said finish him, it's like, damn. And there's people actually sitting there watching it, being entertained by it.
Mm-hmm.
It just reminded me of it. I'm not saying that people have to stop clash culture. I'm not saying that it was wrong in the first place. I understand why it happened.
Mm-hmm.
I understand it coming from Sound System. Sound System was the only people that was playing Jamaicans music in their country, and then a whole thing start happening, and then you have Prince Buster and some man like that, and then start. It was a vibe thing.
Yeah.
But it comes a point in time where it moved from just being, just a friendly competition, and it turned into something
blood sport.
vicious. Yeah, and so when people do say, when you say sports, people say to me, yo, what about sports? Everybody, but I'm telling you, as half a power, run up in a Usain Bolt face and say, yo, Mara, go fly pan wall and no, I say them thing there. And those things are just very violent.
People will bring up like boxing and
Yeah,
MMA, but them they think that
there's a
pugilistic sport.
No,
And while
there is
dancehall
rules.
Exactly.
There is rules
Yeah.
and regulations. There is discipline where you have to have. If you become a certain the welterweight, the amount of different
Weight class
levels
and
and weight class, it's a lot them go through. You ask Usain Bolt them, ask Safa them, ask the beast that, ask them how much training them do and how much telling them have to take from coach and rules, bro.
Even certain things where I speak to right now, there's certain structure.
Yeah.
So if it's done within a certain structure, so even like the battle leagues them over, so the
Battle
rap
rap.
leagues, I mean battle rap.
The
You see
man
me?
them come say this something them first, say, yo, this and that.
Certain rules,
Yeah,
and
you
while,
can, you know, if you step over that.
Yeah.
while here we have the clash them and it's enjoyable, but it's like at the end of the day, you really are
Bro.
is it taking your career
Bro, the
further?
United States debate for the president was very enjoyable. When I watch it, it's funny like fuck. Excuse me, language. But do I want? Is that unprofessionalism what me want if I run country?
Yeah.
People
I don't
are
live.
disgusted by it.
Yeah.
I don't live over there, and I don't. You know, it's not. It is important to me, but it don't affect me like how the debates here would.
Yeah.
But me look on that and say, Jano, wouldn't want to run make decision for my. You know,
Life.
my district, my
Yeah.
life, my family, my people and my friend them around me. Wouldn't want that. So this is all I was really saying in the interview. I said a couple different things, like I post a thing about Papa San and one of my good brethren. Me and
Shout
him
out.
used to always be, because him is the one used to tell me Papa San had it done.
Mm.
And me used to be like, I love Papa San, rate him, but I also rate Stitchy. So, and them time there was the fight, the war between them, and not, I wouldn't even say it was a war, it's we pit them against each other, right? If you ask them, they won't have nothing with each other. It's just the crowd.
Especially now in them Christendom.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
You ask them, no, yeah.
But so the same thing, I come to the conclusion, or I kind of grown up, and I'm looking at what I'm teaching my son and my daughter, and I'm looking at, you know, these things that are seeming negative to me. And how I started that whole interview was with culture. There are positive and negative things. There is. It's just a matter of fact. And I think it's just time for us to kind of pay attention more to the positive parts of the culture and big those up more, because the news not doing it. The general stuff that you see on these Instagram and these things, a lot of it can be negative. So it's like, to me, I started to say to myself, so what does this remind me of? And when I was watching that movie, I said, all I could think about was that. And then the whole Willie Lynch syndrome. I don't know if people know it or people understand what that is.
Explain it for those.
So it's like a set of rules where one man developed he was from Barbados, and he was invited to a convention in, I know enough people know it, but for those who don't know it, may I explain. He got to Virginia, and he presented a portfolio that said, this is how you can control people. I mean, it would work with any set of people. It's not just controlling black people, so to speak. It was about controlling people because they saw people as they saw a set of people as things, as property, as animals. They compared them to animals, to horse, and how you break a horse and these things. He was talking about actual people, and he said to these guys, your plantations over here having problem, my own don't have no problem. This is why, because we pit them against each other in everything. The tall man against the short man, the little lighter skinned man against the darker skinned man. Just so much differences and so much.
So that their focus is at each other.
Yeah, if they hate each other instead of
the
system that have them here. And I was thinking to myself, so imagine if me living at them time, 17, 12, whatever it is, and me in a room and I see this, see a man a beat the next man, and a man hand him the hammer and say kill him. When freedom come now, you gonna still behave like that? You're not. When freedom come now, when you get certain amount of freedom, cause we know the system set away where it's not real freedom anyway. But when freedom do come, at that you want still do? If the master did say to us, say, yo, build a song about it too. I'm gonna see which one on the bad about song. Now I know I'm going way stretch here.
Go on.
Right? But if somebody said that and you had to do that, or as you lose your life, or your cousin lose life, when freedom come, you're gonna still sing them song there? I don't think I would.
But maybe the person would if it was a matter of them life. So them always associating being the winner equates to them living.
I get that, and as I said when we first started, I never say clash culture for fully stop, and I don't rate it, but I don't like that there ain't no rules. When you see the M&M thing, the man said the rules, right? People said to me, but I have a next thing, drill music in Chicago, Chi-Town. As an artist boss, as him get a label deal, him dead within a month. Would that make no sense?
Drill music?
It's like
Chicago,
it's hip hop, but it's like trap, but it's like them call it drill music. And really what them do is going at each other. So Nara make some music, me not like it, me just go at him and say, yo, rah, 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 and then him start go back at me, and then one of them get a bus. And as it bus, him dead. You check it out, go look on the stats.
Chief them kind of part
of
the culture.
What?
Little picnic them are dead over there.
Yeah.
What?
See, so it's like, me not like see them thing there. Plus,
well, I guess there are some people out there that would say, but Sean, people really dead out, like artists them really dead out here because
Another
of clashing and them things.
No, but we don't want to reach it. We don't want it reach to that level there. But me see, in parade, man stab up man over Ninja and Shabba. Me see that.
People war over
Before
Carter
someone in a
and
diaper, I don't know how long to be, but yo, me see that when me a youth.
Grey hair, Sean. I'm old enough.
No, but I'm saying though, you know, I see that, and when I saw that, I was like, no, so this wrong, man. Because music, you know, music is supposed to be a uplifting thing, a joyful noise unto the Lord, as far as I concerned.
as you said in the article, it was about spirituality.
Yeah, to me,
Yeah.
especially when I get my musical perception and from people like Bob Marley, and you know, the road that him paved, the big highway him paved for us. Me, if you go up and go war with my own people, them, I don't appreciate and I don't like it.
And what
so.
I see is that there's certain artists that I speak with them certain type of message. Because it's like them reach a certain place of enlightenment. Yourself, Shaggy, even Popcorn are here.
Yeah.
Like him forward to a point of realization, say, yo, them song, it's a part of the culture, but at the end of the day, it don't really make any sense. Yeah, me still do them, but I know them, the thing they may have push.
Tell you something, man. I think there was one time where I had a statement, I made it on a radio station, and I hear Muta big me up feet. It was a while back. And it was when the war was going with Gaza and Gully and thing. And I was like, yo, everybody knows that this music is the modern day, is our telegraph, is our newspaper, is our way of communicating and saying how we feel and showing people what's happening with our life. But we don't know the part, them, man. We like, come on now. Like when my brethren Dadagan passed away with 9 shots in him. Seeing? I know enough you to my burial. Some people were me pay for them funeral because of their family can't do it. When that is part of my reality. If you go in a studio or go in a dance and hear people say marrow up on wall and blood a slip and blood. I don't like hear that, bro. I don't like hearing it. So where I used to listen to Cabra and say, yo, him body. Yeah, them lyrics they're mad. You know what I mean? And Killer and Beanie Man. But this is our next generation now. And when it come on to me, did I do that to get anywhere? Did I have to do that to get anywhere? No. And some people I see them writing. I see Foota Hype have a little live about me the other day about it, and 500 people in there, and the whole of them are cuss me, and I say,
we don't usually speak that name here.
Oh, sorry, I don't know that. I don't know that, but still, me can disagree with somebody, but I still befriend them.
Yeah.
So I disagree with him a lot, and I still befriend him. Me and him talk civil all the time. So he was saying, Sean, I'm a friend, but him wrong so because me never like he was saying like, you know, we reach so, but that's his experience.
And he was saying that you probably not you're afraid of it. There was a fear.
I'm not afraid of that because in the beginning too, when I used to like write songs in my psyche, and like me have to write some song like that to protect myself if that should ever happen. And the first time it happened to me, I just ignored it totally. I'm afraid. Yeah, I was at the time because it's my mentor them put me up against. Junior Cat. Super Cat, I'm a father in the business, and Junior Cat, I'm a little brother. I'm a big brother in the business. So I went to Stone Love 21st anniversary, or one of them there, and it was out on Port Henderson Road. And the line long, and me hear the stage show soon start, and I'm like, damn, I want to get in. I couldn't get no link to the gate, so I jump over the wall.
Wow.
So a man say, yo, come on, step up on the man, and I jump over and say, as me land, one security guard up me so we don't have button. I say, hey boy, I'm going to beat me. And the man say, yo, what did you do here? And them him say, hey, and I say, yeah, we walk through the middle of the crowd and push away and go up on the stage. And them say, boom, and give me the mic and I sing a tune. And next, I look, I just see Junior Cat side of me. And I say, Jano, and I want to shake him and I want to boom fist and say, what go on, brother? My big brother, because I don't know him to that. And then he might do clash tune. And I say, blood clot. Me just do my tuning.
Yeah.
And honestly, at the time, the crowd that worked with me, I had the favor of the crowd. And it wasn't clash tunes. It just sang me. I sing, Baby Girl Don't Cry No More. You know, deport them.
Song like more like what you would see in a verses.
Yeah, just like actually it was something like that, right? So and me never like the feeling. Me come off of the stage feel like Stone of them set me up. Feel they didn't. It's just part of the culture for say, yo, this for go on, you know what I mean? So and then next time it happened to me now, I can tell you this one is funny, cause I got Grenada and the
Steve,
promoter in all of the radio station them over there, like 3 or 4, and me and this youth here the whole day, and them I say, yeah, boom man, we're gonna come mash up the show, and me a DJ and him a DJ, and then we go so now boom and go lunch and beer and spliff and all kind of nice vibes today, you know what I mean? And then reach on the stage now, and them I say, them I'm calling a youth there, and I'm say, yeah, what I mean? So I say about 25 minutes in, I go do it, and then so said, so 25 minutes in, I say, I call on the man come on the stage, say, Sean Paul, you dressed in a full black, and me dressed in a full white. That mean my future, your future dark and my future bright. You're going dead in here tonight. And goes a whoop and give me a big war tune, the whole crowd. Right? And this time, more than half of Grenada is there.
Yeah.
And
And me at the headline. No,
Yeah.
the promoter not tell me, him not tell me, say them have plan up clash. I give him spliff.
Wait, when was this?
This is 99 or 98.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
See? So way back. But then me just when him done him think when him do that now and get the crowd reaction, I'ma say, people look upon this. I whole day me a parody man. See? And him not say no man not tell me about clash, but I guess it just means say no for them are say we no want them around and they punk this and the place lift up.
Yeah.
The whole of Grenada lift up and I just say, yo, love you, see in peace, I'm a cut. And they got a shorter show because of that, because my mentality is not like, because when me up on the stage now, I say, there's things in life where people ask me in this question before, don't you think that because of your lighter skin color, you reach to a higher level? And so, them things that in my brain now say. But you know who the artist was, by the way?
Who? I was gonna ask
You know soca music?
Yeah,
You know a song named All Woman Alone? All Woman
Yeah,
Alone,
yeah,
I think.
yeah.
Talpree, the boy name.
Oh.
But he didn't have that, so that was like 6 years after Talpree did this song called All Woman Alone. When him bust with that song, I was like, yeah, nice, good for you. Know what I mean? But basically, him, as for what happened that night there, I came off of the stage with a bad feeling in my guts. Say, yo, look for me now. Me if you go, me who them say already have lighter skin and have advantage and rule. Me if you go war with him and done him. No little boy no lyrics like because I have couple more war tune for bus too, you know. I was on the trilogy rhythm with a big war tune. Now the war is hard. You know what I mean? That tune there from down at Jammy's side and Ask War 21 Suku them, see? I have a next tune voice for Tony Kelly say, if I punk disrespect, put him on the same frequency, ramp up. I have a next tune where I have on my album with me, Vegas and Corrupt talk about eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. I couldn't use any of them lyrics there and continue the fight with the man. I say, you know what, in my guts, I say, me not feel good about this. Me get me real, me just cut. And so while you would do, like when I do songs, enough of them are fussy when we check it deeply, but I have to burn them. That song there it's supposed to be like a self-defense song.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I don't mind if you do 1 or 2 of those. Again, it's part of the culture. Again, it helped me on a like stage in a Grenada. See, I didn't know, so I have one in the chamber.
Yeah.
What me prefer is that all the way up on the stage. Now, like me buck up, me the LA back in about 98. I'm buck Sprague Benz. I know Sprague from time. And me and him, and I rate him as one of the dopest lyricists in a dancehall culture. In most people, I don't think have an understanding of the type of effect him did have, especially upon a person like myself, because I know him was a bad man, and him take himself out of the lifestyle there, and start spit lyrical bullets. See me? So. And I went on stage, me and him go up on stage together and the 45 minutes, tune for tune, but it wasn't, as you said, it was more like how you see Versus and Beanie Man and Bunty, they do them thing. And the girl, them, sorry, a bag of African girl, Ethiopian girl in LA, in that club there. So I jump up and down when he say, woman, I want a bet. Him say, woman, I really want a machine gun. And we was just going at it, but with girl songs, because it was mainly a girl crowd, and that was a feeling that I felt amazing with, you know what I mean? And I think we should do more of that.
Yeah, when I was watching, I read the article, I had to read it twice because I mean, as I said, I get what I got from it. It's not even about. It's just how it almost feels as if the fans and again the overall system, they're the ones that kind of miss categorize or redefine what clashing is, because it almost is as if the audience pit the artist them against them one another, because as they say, you post Papa San and somebody immediately have to say
yo,
Stitchy.
but him stitching about like him, and I was like, what you mean stitching about like? Why you have to say that though? I was bigging up Papa San. Maybe next week I big up Stitchy. Because the two of them influenced me as a DJ, as somebody who I look up to for lyrics, for style, for all them type of thing there.
You know what happened with that person there? Them used to say Stitchy and probably them the Bono Papa San. So it's like when you big up Papa San, it's like you're insulting Stitchy, because Stitchy my artist and he's a Bono Papa San.
No, it was actually the opposite way around. Him rate Papa San, and while I did rate Papa San too, I was defending Stitchy. Saying bad too. So when I just said, yo, boom, Papa San, in body, Stitchy not bad like him. I was like, bro, and I'm a bridging too, you know. And perspective is just a thing. I've had people in a couple groups shout me and say, yo, you sound bitter. And I say, yo, Virgin, I am very comfortable in my skin. I've accomplished many things for my culture, my genre, my family, myself, the country itself. I don't feel no way by saying what I said. Cause I'm not saying people must stop it. I'm just saying, look at this. Look at how it made me feel when I saw that movie. Who you know, that whole Willie Lynch thing, there's pitting the old person against a young person, and the first thing come to my mind was Ninja and Cartel. And I was like, wow, just remind me of that. Because it don't have to happen. We learn from Ninja and then look on this now. Like, we learn the gun lyrics a lot from Ninja and persons like him. It was, to me, the first person, if I remember correctly, to bring whole heap of gun lyrics in the thing. And that was his niche. That was just his thing. But then a lot of people start follow and do that, right? And then it's like, when it come down to it now, him come from the ghetto. When him bust, even I was talking with Left Side the other day too. Your pops come from an area. When you get certain things in our life, you think him want you stay there, so him want you come with him, right?
Better.
So we're not saying leave the ghetto behind, you know. We are saying turn the ghetto into not the ghetto anymore, bro. You understand? Yeah. When more of us are thinking in a way where the football game is international and not just a scrimmage game. When nice play up on Sunday and blow out, then pop you up on rare. But when you take them to that something there now, you find out who are the real gangsters.
Yeah. And it would have been something else if, alright, so like them have them type of energy, vitriolic energy towards each other on stage, and it just done this.
Right, because that's what I was
but
saying.
It carry on further. Like even when you watch like boxing and UFC, as you said, there's discipline involved, and the man them respect them one another. You see me, touch gloves, and afterwards them touch gloves and say, good fight, because them know say, them know the thing go a fight, may the best man win. You see me, there may be even things said in leading up to the fight because them try to sell the fight and the excitement of the fight. But
the person
at the end of the day, the respect is there. While yes or no, it's like it carry beyond the stage and beyond just clashing on words.
And as I say, it's like try to understand what you're coming from. Is like even when you kind of link it to slavery, is that the system in and of itself is what is damaging the overall.
Yeah, and when people ask me the question, do you think that you're like, I say yeah, and that's unfortunate. It don't have nothing to do with me. It has something to do with the way the world thinks. Maybe we need to fix the world. And you see that happening right now. Yeah, where people are saying, yo, Black Lives Matter, bro. The gonna deal with. You understand? So and then the next thing for look on too, like all of us are mixed. I'm mixed. I have African blood in me, but I don't look so. So try to listen to the African in me. I think I know say tired.
That's so funny.
Yeah, no, because it's an argument with Sean tired for hear about you see him talk about it. I make fun of the people who make them argument there. But I think that's or the people who probably don't have a problem with him statement because they bring up slavery in it.
Yeah, but look for my son. My son have light skin. My daughter have lighter skin than that. But for them grandparents have black people, I'm to know. Right? So what you gonna do? And then I know people who have a white mother, but him skin look darker.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
genetics and thing. And imagine the colors now. What's primary colors? Yellow, blue, and all that.
Roy B. J. Red, orange, yellow,
Yeah.
green.
All right. So imagine if we were all those colors. Imagine if we were all those colors. Then
Yeah.
it would be more plain to see the mix.
Me
You
Yeah.
say, oh, the purple person they come from a red and a blue person. All right, cool. And it wouldn't matter as much.
Yeah.
I don't. No. But so me have all the right to make that statement there to me.
Yeah, but I think it's
Know what I mean?
even it goes beyond your skin color, and I think that Nara love call me black Nazi.
Yo,
Because
you want
of
to think?
course
Nazi and feminazi.
Yeah, because of course I understand the structural the structural disenfranchisement
Yeah.
really of black people, and
Yeah.
like just the overall again system, and I feel like we need to focus on the system, especially as they said that pit us against each other versus the people. And I feel like even if we just can have that conversation without it resorting to that, and that's coming from me, I feel like we'd be able to advance, because
And instead
it
of
just
them boy,
reduce
there,
it. Yeah.
them boy, there, we them boys. 'Cause that's what you know. What I'm saying, like.
I think the
it's
thing
sad,
is with
man.
Sean,
Yeah.
people sit and say, who the brown boy I talk about
Yeah, they do.
Stig
But
and
they
Clash
shouldn't,
that we love.
They should
Like
they
him a
should look
shit
at it
power
as
me love.
Well, like me, I love it
multi-platinum
too.
international dancehall artist.
They don't.
And if you look at it from that, is somebody who,
They don't
as they
see it
say,
from the
is like,
perspective.
I've accomplished a lot. I know what I'm talking about. I'm an
come to
expert
see certain
in
thing
music.
and learn certain thing. Because when I
Yeah.
thought in 1998, yo, the whole world know me because my song big and everybody in Jamaica know me. And when we go certain stage show, up foreign, I say blow the amount. You understand the amount of people, and I seen and then I saw the numbers of the album. Then when it started selling, I was like, blood clot. It's not like it's really enough people. It's enough. It's more people. I know certain people live in a garrison, and them like they say to me, "Me not need to come out of here. Everything there."
Nice, yeah.
So I said, "Bro, you never go Blue Mountain Peak top yet? Are you a country, you know?"
Living in a
Need
in
to
a
go there.
bubble.
Me say, "Bro, you couldn't go up there and see a strawberry farm and say blood clot. Me can't sell strawberry. Me can't." You
can
could
do
have
more.
thoughts that you never had before.
Opening up
You
your
can't-
mind to certain things that
And the
you've
thing
never
is,
seen.
I'll never forget the last conversation that we had. You're saying like, when you the places that you've gone, the things that you have seen, it is so difficult to come and tell somebody here
It
who
hard
have
to keep
never
on-
even
Yeah.
go beyond the shores.
It's hard to keep on talk about yourself too.
Yeah.
I haven't done an interview in a while. Why this one is so long?
That's cool. We appreciate
But
it.
still, you know what I mean? It's difficult for kind of say, yo, this and that, them do. What them eat? Yeah, it's them eat cactus. What you mean? Them eat it. It's the same thing where we call tuna plant, where them say good for you here. I see it in Mexico. I eat it now, from my backyard because I learned that. We don't have it as a culture here in Jamaica. But that tuna plant, good fit. And I see Rasta people. So that's why I'm like, yo, them people are into something where enough for the country, like the good eating and the proper something. Them
Yeah.
and, you know what I mean? So tuna good for cholesterol, good for sugar. Enough little thing it good for in your body. We have it, we treat it like it's a piece of bush. You know what I mean? But when me go Mexico, me say, what me I eating at that taco? Yeah? Tuna. But me not see no fish. Me not see no sea creature in there. You understand? And then me look it up. Me look it up and see the tuna plant and say, but that's the same like a tuna aloe vera or something there.
Yeah.
Them say, yeah, that good for eat. So these are little things I would have learned.
Yeah.
But then now if me sit down on one garrison and say, we can go on the some, buy the food, we can get a and get my hair did. We can, you know what I mean? We can dance and keep it right so tomorrow.
Have
It's good.
all the things I
is
could
here.
ever need.
I'm
Because
not
that's,
saying it-
that's the only thing you know.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying you need to leave your place. I'm just saying you need to expand your
Expand.
thoughts.